What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the basement. I know, we kind of like teased you at the roundtable last week, and today, as it is, I have something to do this afternoon, so couldn't have the boys over, but next week we'll be back in force, and got an extra special surprise for you next week, no spoilers there, and we'll have the winners of the Star Trek contest. Thank you, everybody, for the amazing response we got to that contest. It's actually been our most successful contest to date, so wow, sure shit must be a lot of Star Trek fans out there. Alright, cool. Like I said, really always great hearing from you guys. Guys, thanks for blowing up the Facebook page. Always great to interact with you guys. That's pretty much why we do this shit. I mean, it's just to have other friends to talk fucking shop with. So, you know, hit us up, man. You know the drill. Facebook.com/Pete'sBasement, questions@Pete'sBasement.com, and Twitter too. Hit us up, man. Let us know what's on your mind. Let us know what you're collecting. And, you know, just fucking give us your random opinions on the episode and shit, you know? We'd like to hear from you. Starting off real quick, we've been asked a few times to review Miller and McNiven's Nemesis. Now, the first time I just kind of glossed over this, and I really wasn't that into it. So, being that a lot of you guys out there asked us, you know, if we could please review this, review it, I said, alright, let me go give it a second try. So I went out on eBay and I picked up the variant covers of issues 1 and 2, and I read through them, and I decided to wait on the review until issue 3 came out, which it just came out this week, and it's still shit. It's still absolute shit. And, you know, look, I've never been the biggest fan of Mark Millar's work, with the exception of his run on Ultimates when the Ultimate Universe first started. Adam's synopsis really put it together. This book reads like Commissioner Gordon versus Batman, except Batman is a foul-mouthed, rich prick. And, I mean, the character is interesting enough, don't get me wrong. He's got everything planned down to the wire. He's a brilliant tactician. It's like reading an evil Batman, which has its potential. But I'm sorry, Mark Millar just can't, he's not bringing it across to me in a way that is acceptable. And I'm going to give you specific points why. I'm not just going to say, oh, it's shit, and not tell you why I think it's shit. The opening pages of issue 1, where he's got the Japanese commissioner of the chief of police just wired to a fucking building full of explosives. I'm sorry, not the building full. He drops a building onto a train trestle. The train hits the commissioner, liquefies him in a very fantastic panel. Steve McNiven's artwork has always been fantastic. That is the one good thing about this book. And then his guys, Nemesis's hooligans were like, oh, boys, that was great. Where are we going next? He's like, wait, it's not over yet. And the train that fucking hit the police chief goes out of the tunnel and falls off the fucking track that the building just fell through. Great opening. Fantastic. Then you open up, and now there's this hero cop who looks a lot like Viggo Mortensen, if you ask me. And we find out that this guy, Nemesis, is gunning for him next because he's got a personal vendetta against him. Apparently, this guy, his parents were rich they were rich assholes who dealt in, like, human hunting. You ever read The Most Dangerous Game? That's a fucking good book. Basically, they would kidnap young girls, young boys, and their rich friends would go and hunt them in the forest. So that's what they did, and this cop shut that whole thing down when this guy Nemesis was a kid. And now he's out for revenge. Okay, fair enough plot. Then shit gets dumb. Because right around page 8, you're treated to a panel of Air Force One with the 2 F-15 fighter jets next to it exploding. Then all of a sudden, this motherfucker is on the wing of Air Force One. He's on the wing of Air Force One. No explanation how he got there, in a cape. I'll repeat that. He's wearing a cape. He's on the wing of Air Force One, a plane that is approximately 30,000 feet in the air, where the air around you is at just about minus 50 degrees Fahrenheit. He's in a cape, and he's on the wing of a plane traveling 600 miles per hour, and he's just chilling on the fucking wing. No mention of anything, and it's not like, yo, he's got fucking anti-gravity boots or some magnetic shit, because here's the fucking panel with his motherfucking feet landing on the shit. Where'd he come from? You just led to accept a lot of shit in this book, and that's what I can't wrap my head around. I know what you're going to say, because I said the same shit myself. Well, it's a comic book. Okay, yeah, it's a comic book. It's fantasy. We're led to accept a lot of shit in comic books. We're led to accept aliens from outer space, giant fucking planet-eating world conquerors and other dimensions. But when you break the laws of physics in such a manner, you better have a damn good explanation for it. And that's what other comics provide you. A fucking damn good explanation. Because in the next panel, no explanation of how the hell he got there, or how he's surviving the temperature, or how he's staying on the plane. He's on the fucking hood of Air Force One, shooting a simple little machine gun at the pilots. Now you're going to tell this is Air Force One. You're going to tell me the whole fucking plane isn't bulletproof with like anti-tank shit? Come on! And he's just firing his machine gun at the pilots and killing them. Then he's in the plane. Now he's flying the plane. He went through the window, the windshield that he just shot out. Now the wind is blowing in his face at 600 miles an hour as he's flying the plane. He's fine. He's talking. He's fine. He's fine. Completely fucking ridiculous. He lands the plane on a street in Washington, D.C. through a tunnel. This is some dumb shit Sylvester Stallone couldn't come up with for a fucking movie. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? And then he kidnapped the president. Not that I can think of better ways to kidnap the president, but it certainly wouldn't be as colorful and as unbelievable as that. And if that's your kind of thing, where this guy is just so outlandish, then by all means, Nemesis is probably the book for you, but it's just not the book for me. I can't, like, Batman, when Batman does crazy shit like this, it's explained. It's believable because it's contained within the realm of reality. I know, that's a really difficult statement to wrap your heads around, but follow me on this. If Batman were going to land on the hood of a plane, or the fucking wing of a plane, or whatever the fuck on a plane, there would be some sort of word balloon that explains how he does it. Even a couple of little sentences. You're led to accept a lot of shit in this book. Issue 2 has mostly his origin and him plotting against this cop and everything. And then this is the best. This is the fucking best. He breaks into the Pentagon. He he anti-poisons, if you will, the cop and his partner's coffee in the morning, and he's very nonchalant about it. And then he pumps nerve gas through the entire building. He kills the whole Pentagon. Where's the National Guard? Where's the Army? Where's the Navy? Where's the Air Force? Where are these guys while everybody in the Pentagon, the fucking nerve center of our government, of our fucking defensive system of the United States government, is under attack? Where is our armed forces to kill this motherfucker? He's in the Pentagon. He takes over the Pentagon. You're wasting your time, Chief. I pumped the nerve gas through the entire building. All 20,000 people are dead. 20,000 people are dead. 20,000 people are dead. They shoot at him. He happens to be behind a glass door. Because there just happens to be a glass door in that fucking building. He's in the hallway. He's got everything planned. He's behind the glass door that magically nobody else saw. There's not a reflection anyway. Just shoot at the glass door. It's the Pentagon, genius. Bulletproof glass everywhere. All right, I'll bite. The reason you're still breathing is because we gave you your antidote in your morning coffee. Neither of you will die until March the 12th, remember? He's got the whole shit planned out. I'm sorry, but it's too much. And then the chief fucking plots against him. He kidnaps him. He doesn't kidnap him, I'm sorry. I'm losing my fucking mind here. He manages to capture this guy, Nemesis, on his escape from the Pentagon. And first of all, this guy's got a filthy mouth. I don't like stuff like that. I know I got a filthy mouth. But, I'm sorry, when you're a classy supervillain like this guy I think is trying to be, he's got such intelligence. And he's got a fucking mouth like a goddamn trucker. He does a backflip off a motorcycle with it, and all of a sudden he's got a bazooka. Where he comes out of the bazooka, I mean, you think, Boom. Cocky little fucks, huh? And then he blows up the helicopter that's following him. So he swims through the fucking ocean, comes out a sewer drain, here's all the cops, they beat the shit out of him, and they arrest him. Don't you think I had all this planned? Well, sure you did. On to issue 3, which, might I add, is just about 3 to 4 months late. Way to go, guys. Way to keep your interest going. Way to keep your fan base. So now, he's on his way to prison. The police chief's family is let out of police custody. He's got this whole shit planned. He's got one of the guards as his guys. He's got people rigging up the fucking prison. They kill the lights. The guard shoots the other guards around him. Now there are 100 riot cops on their way to this section of the prison to apprehend Nemesis again. His buddy says, "Are you kidding me? We got to get out of here. How are we supposed to fight 100 riot cops?" And Nemesis runs at him in a speed line panel right out of a manga. I'm only counting 97, and I'm fine on my own, thank you. And truthfully, in some of the greatest fight scenes ever, they're really graphic, they're really bloody, you can really kind of feel the martial arts action, so credit where credit is due. I'm not totally against it. Again, I like Mark. I like Steve McNiven. I think he's great. I've met him. He's a really great guy. I met him at Comic-Cons. I encourage you to do the same. Really nice guy. So in the next 4 panels, he kills 97 riot cops. Batman couldn't kill 97. Well, Batman wouldn't kill them, but Batman couldn't stop 97 riot cops. Let's be realistic. Not without toys. This dude just fights them off like he's fucking Bruce Lee on speed. Are you kidding me? Come on. Like I said, keep it within the realm of reality. And now he lets out all the prisoners, and magically in the parking lot there's about 800 white Audis. Who didn't see this load fucking rolling into the parking lot? Where were the guards when these got delivered? Nobody's like, oh, they're delivering like 8,000 Audis into the parking lot, and this guy wears white, and the Audis are white, and well, this is nothing weird. So he blows up the prison. All the prisoners escape, and now he kidnaps the police chief's kids, makes them reveal 3 dirty secrets to everyone on the air, on television, fucking the radio, to his wife and co-workers. His wife had an affair, his son's a homosexual, and his daughter's got fucking knocked up. Once the police chief embarrasses himself, he lets everybody out, he lets the kids out, and he still got the president, mind you. Apparently he rigged he impregnated the sister with the gay son's sperm, and now the sister's going to have an incestuous kid, and he rigged her Twibby to explode if they try to abort the fetus. That's some sick shit. That's sick. Therapy. And then, okay, his wife storms off. This is sick. I can't take this anymore. Police chief's kind of unfazed. He's like, bring Kirby in. I want to know what he's got for us. And apparently, for the next 2 panels, he's got this guy who was undercover in Nemesis' arrangement the entire time. What? You just went through a whole bunch of bullshit with apprehending the guy, with him releasing fucking prisoners all over the place, with him killing 20,000 people in the Pentagon, and now you reveal your trump card? Don't you think you should have had him put a bullet in his head a couple of days ago before you before he mass murdered 20,000 people, kidnapped your kids, made you embarrass yourself on the air, and freed 2,000 fucking psychotic prisoners? Now you reveal your trump card and you cock your fucking shotgun and say, let's nail this bitch? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Did Mark Miller write this when he was on shrooms? This is bad. If you actually like this book, please write to me and explain why. Give me a fucking detailed synopsis, because I've given you why I detest it. Credit where credit is due. I like the artwork. I like a couple of the scenes. I like the idea that he's so brilliant that he's got everything down to a science, but not everything is explained in full. And that's what bothers me. That's what separates this book from a good Batman book. That's what separates it from a good villain Batman book. It's a piece of dog shit. You're led to accept too much stuff that is